We must not allow our comfort zone to actually become our secret prison. And we must get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And a great way I've found to do that is by giving myself new experiences every single day. Now, the first thing I'd like to address in regards to this is anxiety. I know I've been anxious a lot in previous years. My girlfriend has anxiety, and we reflected on this in preparation for making this video. And really, the advice we'd have for someone with anxiety is, yes, it's natural to overanalyze things and be a little afraid to try something new every once in a while. But if it really helps if you have somebody there, like a good friend that you trust, that can bring you a little bit more peace of mind. Preferably somebody who's already done the activity and can reassure you that everything's going to be all good. Because in previous times I've found myself being extremely anxious about doing new things. And a lot of my anxiety, personally, from my experience, was derived from a desire to escape the present moment. And really, when I started living within the present moment and practicing that as a daily routine, the anxiety just completely faded away. Now, that might not work for everybody, but that's what's worked for me when it comes to anxiety. Just find the way that is most beneficial for you to push through any obstacles in your way of new experiences, and do that. Because challenging the comfort zone is really what this is all about. When it comes to new experiences, there's a process that your brain actually goes through called neuroplasticity. This is your brain's capacity to actually rewire synaptic connections in response to new stimulus. This could come from any number of sources, including reordering your daily routine that you're already doing, or giving yourself a brand new experience, entering into an environment, for example, that you've never been to. Or it could be simply being in that same environment that you've always been in, but doing something different, like thanking the universe for this beautiful experience. Like, woo! This is amazing! That could be your brand new experience that's rewiring your brain in a positive way. Neuroplasticity can also work by changing the thoughts that you attach to, and sort of becoming the observer of all the thoughts that are coming in and going out of your brain. And really being very selective as to what you actually attach to. The concept of neuroplasticity really highlights how fluid our brains can actually be. And this is really the basis upon which new habits are formed, and why it's so difficult to break habits as time goes on. Neuroplasticity will help us enter a state that I call the flow state, where we're consistently exposing ourselves to things that we are passionate about. In essence, to be in the flow state, we must set a strong intention and unify all fragmented thought processes within ourselves. When we are the flow, the universal flow of energy will align with our flow of intention and conspire to help us. We must be sure to be flexible and adaptable to external flows of energy, as change is a constant in this universe. We must not let external events distract us from our intention. As we enter flow state, synchronicity will occur. This is meaningful events that cannot be connected through cause and effect. This is a sign that the universal flow of energy has aligned with our flow of intention. In order to stay in the flow state longer, it requires a continual, lifelong process of meditation and bringing yourself into the present moment actively for as long as you can. Because as soon as we remove ourselves from the present moment through distractions, we leave the flow state. Question for you today is, what environment are you able to cultivate the most inspiration from? If you're new here, we'd love to have you subscribe. We'll have a new episode of Reflections in Nature up every single Thursday, and spontaneous nature videos in between now and then. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.